A brand new rivalry has taken shape in Ascension Parish. The Prairieville Hurricanes bring the surge, fast, fearless, and hungry to make their mark. Just down the road, the DUTCHTOWN Griffins stand ready, a powerhouse with pride and a community behind them. Two schools separated by miles, united by competition, and destined to clash. It's the Hurricanes and the Griffins, live on the REV Game of the Week.
Chris's Specialty Foods has you covered for tailgating this season. We do all the prep work so you can spend time enjoying your family and friends. Steaks, burgers, sausage, chicken, wild game, and many other great pork options. Our central location is now open on Wax Road behind the Walmart. And the new Highland location serves hot lunches and has a meeting space for your work team. New Orleans and Millerville are rocking as well. It's fast, affordable, and delicious. It's Chris's Specialty Foods.
Everybody loves Chris's.
B.T. Chapman and A.J. Pickett with Advantage Therapy are honored and excited to team up with Prairieville High School Athletics. At Advantage Therapy, we are dedicated to helping our patients regain the highest possible functional status through one-on-one patient care. Advantage Therapy has spent nearly 2 decades providing both outpatient orthopedic physical therapy and occupational therapy to the people of Ascension and surrounding parishes. From all of us at Advantage Therapy, go Canes!
For over 40 years, Bingle has been a trusted name in pest control. Now Bingle Pro Exterminators brings that same expertise and reliability to your home and business. From termites and mosquitoes to roaches, ants, wasps, and wildlife, no pest stands a chance against our professionals. At Bingle Pro Exterminators, we keep pests gone. For a free inspection, call 833-GO-BINGLE or visit binglepro.com. Bingle, the official pest control of LSU Athletics.
Order like a champ at Raising Cane's. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Yalva's Seafood in Prairieville invites you to dive into a delicious dining experience. Since 2012, Yalva's Seafood has been locally owned and operated, which means meals made from scratch using fresh ingredients. Treat yourself to fresh fried seafood, steaks, and exciting seasonal additions to our menus. Stop in for brunch on Sundays. Enjoy a cold beer while satisfying those taste buds. And of course, there's always something for the little ones, so bring the whole family. Visit Galva's Seafood on Highway 42 in Prairieville.
We'll see you soon.
Dr. Brian Hollis is Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Dr. Hollis has an excellent reputation for bringing state-of-the-art technology and the highest standard of patient care to Ascension. He attended LSU Dental School, and he completed a residency to become a board-certified specialist in orthodontics. An avid supporter in our community, Dr. Hollis is married to Celeste Pyron Hollis, and they have 4 children. Dr. Hollis, Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Grow up smiling with Hollis Orthodontics.
At LRC Baton Rouge, we bring you trusted Motorola communication solutions along with advanced security and surveillance systems. We also specialize in a full range of AV solutions, including our own LRC View video walls that transform spaces with stunning visuals. Whether it's seamless communication, top-tier AV installations, or robust access control, LRC Baton Rouge is your all-in-one technology partner. Miller Safety Consulting is more than a service. They're a partner in protecting your people, your business, and your future. With over 27 years of experience, Jeremy Miller and his board-certified team provide expert safety services in OSHA consultation, legal case support, customized training, and more. They also offer online training courses in leadership, health and safety, and mental health and wellness in the workplace. Visit millersafety.com for more information.
REV presents the Action Minute.
Here's the Clinical Director of Action Therapy and Wellness, Haley Leindecker.
And I'm here to show you some of the services we offer to help get you out of pain and back in action.
Dry needling involves inserting thin, sterile needles into trigger points within muscles to release tension, reduce pain, and improve movement. It's highly effective for muscle tightness, chronic pain, and headaches. Joint manipulation. By applying a quick, controlled force to a joint, we can restore mobility, reduce stiffness, and relieve pain. Cupping therapy uses suction cups to increase blood flow, reduce muscle tension, and promote healing. With instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization, we apply targeted pressure to break down scar tissue and speed up recovery.
Action Therapy and Wellness specializes in physical therapy, sports therapy, occupational, and hand therapy. Just remember, no referrals needed. Give us a call today.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Hurricane Field. I'm Jimmy Frederick, along with me, our resident big leaguer and my broadcast partner, Mike Mullen. We've got a great game on tap. It's the Griffins and the Hurricanes playing for the second time this week, right here, this time at Hurricane Field. Mike, it's going to be a good one. Let's take a look very quickly at what happened Thursday night.
Yeah, so, I mean, great game. Again, I feel like every last three games actually went to extra innings here. Again, 9 innings on Thursday. Braden Henson ends up with the win. Dylan McClure ends up with the loss. The winning run, was actually scored on a hit by pitch, but several great efforts from, everyone on each team. Dawson LeBlanc, what am I trying to say? Kaysen Johnson.
Johnson.
120 pitches, 7+ innings. Doesn't get a complete game, right?
Wow.
Normally you would, but you go into the extra innings, and that's what happens.
We've got the national anthem now being played. Beautiful rendition there. You don't often have a lone trumpet player playing the national anthem. What a great job. We're just about set for baseball here at Hurricane Field. A perfect day for it. 73 degrees, a light breeze. Let's take a look at the district records now, if we could. It's very early in the district season.
Yeah, only one game played so far throughout the district. Dutchtown, Walker, and Denham Springs all undefeated, and Santa Ma hasn't played a district game yet, with Prairieville, East Ascension, and Live Oak all coming in at 0-1 thus far.
Coaches for today's game: Chris Schexnayder's 19th season. He is 441 and 217 and 2 overall. And then, of course, Cade Cowan in his second season here, just the second year for the Prairieville program. What an incredible job both of these coaches have done over the years.
Yeah, we've seen Cade in the district before as he comes over from East Ascension just in his second year. Just missed out on the playoffs last year, and then, just a mainstay, quite the resume that Chris Schexnayder has over there at Dutchtown in his 19th season.
Of course, Dutchtown will be batting first, and it's time to take a look at their batting order.
Leading off for the Griffins is going to be the center fielder, Eli Freeman. Hitting second is the right fielder, Hayden Becknell. The designated hitter, Owen Cavalier, will hit third, and hit batting cleanup will be the first baseman, Kaysen Johnson. Cade DeLon bats fifth and plays third. Dawson LeBlanc, the left fielder, bats sixth. Cade Bowling is going to play second base. He's going to hit seventh. Batting eighth is the catcher, Cooper Pickett, and batting ninth, the shortstop, Maddox Estelet.
Both these programs have very similar records. Dutchtown is 14-7, whereas Prairieville 13-6. So Dutchtown's been playing, as of late, very well. 8-game win streak, including that extra inning affair on Thursday.
Yeah, and so it kind of started off a little bit rocky. I think they started 0-4, but no panic in the Griffins. A lot of these guys have been around. They, kind of picked it up. One dropped a couple, in between there, but as of late, have picked up 8 straight.
Carter Leak on the mound, delivers the first pitch, ball 1. He is 3-0 on the season. He has pitched 21 innings and has that pretty good ratio, that ratio you like to see, or more strikeouts, two times more strikeouts than balls at 24, I wrote that down wrong.
No, that's right. 24 strikeouts to 8
Yeah.
walks. I mean,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, ideally you'd like to see 2-1. He's actually at 3-1 there.
Exactly.
I mean, he's coming in with a 1.64 ERA with those 21 innings pitched. So he's doing his job for sure.
Eli Freeman at the plate evens the count at 2-2. And he drops one right up the gut. Goes into center field, and he is on with a base hit.
Yeah, good job right there by Freeman. Just hitting that ball. That ball's high up in the zone right there. A lot of times you'll see him trying to get too big and maybe pop that up, but not the case there. Freeman shoots it right back where it came from.
So, leadoff man on. Hayden Becknell will step to the plate. He's batting .311 on the season, a right-handed hitter. Quick spin over to first base. Leak. Just keeping him honest over there.
Yeah, Freeman leads the team with 13 bags.
A little high that time.
Yeah, you're kind of like, obviously leadoff hitter. He's going to be quick.
Right.
That's the guy you want to get on base.
And he hit it hard. It was no I'm surprised the Leak kind of put his hand up. If he did, it would have hurt his hand pretty bad if he hit it.
That's kind of impulsive.
Yeah.
I know exactly what that feels like. You see that ball so clear, yet your glove is on the other side of it, and you just kind of reach out at the last second. Sometimes you get a finger on there. Sometimes you get a little injury after that, but it's kind of just it's an automatic response.
1-1 to the batter Becknell. Plays right field. A little low that time. Looked close.
Yep. Had to be low. Looked like he split the plate. Good angle back here, in and out.
Right.
A little tough to judge up and down.
Ooh, got him. Hit batsman. And that had to hurt. Got him right on the hand, I think. On the left hand.
Yeah, you could hear that one from here. Tried to go up and in after that breaking ball. Got a little bit too tight. Becknell gets a free pass. Well, you can say, I don't know if you call it free if you have to wear it like that.
No kidding.
Nothing's free anymore, right?
Kind of thought it sounded so loud up here. I thought it caught the button of the bat.
Yeah, I thought exactly. You could hear it over the loud, over our mics. Sometimes those, when they get that loud, you think they may have hit the knob of the bat.
Right.
Immediately, though, you saw Becknell grab. And if it didn't, that's what you're supposed to do, right? Like grab your hand, it hit me. Let me go to first base.
DH, Owen Cavalier stepping up with a .340 batting average. 2 runners on. Freeman with the base hit up the gut, and Becknell being hit by a pitch. A little outside, I think. Ball 1, maybe low, but nonetheless ball. He's not missing by much on that pitch.
Not at all.
Coming across.
No. Again, that looked good from up here. May have been a little bit down. Have to keep my eye on that monitor. Maybe we can get a better look.
That was outside. You can tell by. 2 balls, no strikes to the batter, Cavalier, the DH. So glad you joined us for this beautiful afternoon of baseball from Hurricane Field. Call strike as he pulls back the bunt.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. You can see that flag. Wind's blowing about 7 miles an hour, south-southeast, 73 degrees, I think it was.
Yep.
Absolutely beautiful. Just a few clouds in the sky, which makes it easier sometimes when you get no clouds and you have that high sky, as they like to say, when it's tough to judge those fly balls.
Balk is the call. As a former pitcher, break that down for us a little bit.
Right there, you had a little bit of action going behind you, kind of bluffing, am I going to go or am I not? And I think Leak just kind of got caught in between, wasn't really set on what he wanted to do there. When you get that, that jump or that flinch,
Yep.
it's going to be an automatic balk.
Well, Coach Cowan's going to come and talk to Leak here in the top of the first inning. He's got runners in scoring position with Freeman at third and Becknell now at second base.
Yeah, it's kind of probably just a little settle down thing. I think, as a former pitcher, I know I'm looking at some of these pitches are pretty close, right?
Yeah.
And you tend to get a little bit frustrated, but first inning, I don't want to say jitters because he's pitched before. His numbers are excellent thus far on the season. But a lot of times when you don't get those couple little close calls early in that game, makes that first inning really rocky.
And often when you can when you can fight through that as a pitcher, that second inning usually, it really seems like you make a big stride there.
Absolutely. I mean, you kind of get the momentum on your side, right? So Leak's job here is probably just to minimize the damage. Second and third, you don't want to get in your head, hey, I have to strike everybody out. Right. No one can score, right? I mean, your team has to score one run to win the game anyway. Yeah. So if you can get out of here just giving up one run, minimizing the damage, that's a victory in itself.
This one will be fouled off. Still no outs here in the top of the first. Freeman kind of started off where he left off on Thursday. He had 3 hits on Thursday, and he starts off with another hit right out of the gate. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah,
Cavalier.
Freeman and Estolette with 3 hits apiece on that night. I don't want to be overshadowed. I mentioned Cason Johnson, too. Yeah. His effort, Thursday. Maxwell Sanchez went toe-to-toe with him for 6 2/3. I mean, he pitched well also. Hence the reason that game goes to extra innings.
And, Leak is taking his time. That's going to be a diving effort. Freeman will tag at third and score the run. Thought that one might drop, but a good job for Cavalier, and it's time to go around the horn for Prairieville.
Yeah, so defensively for the Hurricanes today in the outfield from left to right, we got Hudson Detman, Cade Rowell, and Luke Gisclair, who just made that excellent play out there in right field. On the infield third base is Dylan McClure. The shortstop is Liam Watkins. At second base is Colton Morris. And Cade Schramm plays first base. The battery for the Hurricanes today. On the mound, Carter Leak, and doing the catching, Grant Gotro.
Cason Johnson, the first baseman, now steps to the plate. So
excellent play by Gisclair out there. And that's just what I mentioned.
Yep.
Getting out, right? You don't have to strike everyone out. But if you're Dutchtown, that's exactly what you need to do. You have a runner at third base with less than 2 outs. You need to get him in, and that's exactly what they did there. So the score is 1-0 now with the Griffins on top, but it was kind of a win-win situation for both teams right there.
Right. Johnson bats .283. Plays first base. One ball, 1 strike to Johnson. Runner's going. Throw down to third. Not in time. He's safe. Pretty good throw by the catcher, Pickett. Check that, Gotro.
Yeah, that was actually a great throw right there. Bang, bang play. It's been a good jump by Becknell right there. So McClure got the tag down, but would have slid in there just underneath it.
Yep. Pitch a little high. (3-1) to Johnson. Ooh, another hit back one. Got him in the shoulder. Heard that one from here, too.
Yeah, got him on that elbow pad right there. A little 3-1 breaking ball. Like Johnson was not giving up any ground right there. That's the one you wear it. Hey, 3-1, I'll take my base.
Absolutely.
Typically, a lot of times you want to get a pitch right down the gut or pick your pitch and put a big swing on it. But Johnson will take that as well. And then if you're Leak here, not too much damage right there because now you put yourself in a situation to pick up a double play.
Cade DeLong steps to the plate, and he's going to drive this one to left field. It is going to drop for a base hit. 1 run will score. Johnson will advance to second, so the Griffins are seeing the ball pretty well right now.
Yeah, Cade DeLong just coming out of the chute right there, ambushing that first pitch he's seen. Figured he's going to get a fastball. Your job there is, again, to get the runner in from third base with less than 2 outs. Got a good pitch, a little up in the zone that he could elevate and get to the outfield. Fortunately, it dropped in for a base hit. Griffins first and second with 1 out.
Dawson LeBlanc now steps in. That looked like a pretty good pitch. A little high. Ball 1. I don't want to keep harping on it, but he's not missing by much when he's missing. But right now the Griffin bats are on fire here in the top of the first. 2 runs in. That breaking ball is called a ball. Dawson LeBlanc bats 190 so far this season. Ball 3 outside. Don't want to walk the bases loaded with only 1 out. Probably don't want to walk the bases loaded with any out, no matter what. Good pitch that time.
Yeah, good pitch. LeBlanc taking all the way there.
Yep.
3-1, 2-1. You might see a hack at that. That was actually a good pitch to hit middle end.
And he will walk him. 5 pitches.
Now batting for the Griffins, the second baseman, number 2, Cole Bowling.
Bowling will come in now and bat. He is batting .310 on the season. Cole, the 7-hole hitter. Still only 1 out here in the top of the first. 2 runs have scored for Dutchtown. Fires 1, bracks him off the plate. Really close to hitting another one.
Yeah, every time he's tried to come into those right-handed hitters, just kind of losing that arm side there. Sailing up and in a little bit more than he'd like him to.
Possibly trying the bunt, called strike, pulled back. See if they could squeeze one there maybe, but maybe not.
Good recognition, good sequence right there.
Yep.
Sure, I don't know if Stapler's calling the pitches or whoever, but, I mean, you go up and in tight with a fastball, you got him on his heels. Let's start that curveball at the exact same spot. You're going to lock him up. It's going to be a free strike.
Grounder moving to his left, 1 and only 1 run. I mean, one out. What I'm trying to say.
Now batting for the Griffins, the catcher, number 12.
Yeah, just not hit quite hard enough for Watkins to be able to get that ball to second base in time to pick up 2. Good to get that sure out right there, and the Griffins are going to pick up their 3rd run in the first half of this inning.
Another run scores, though.
Third to first.
Yep.
Can't do that everywhere anymore. You still do it in high school, though.
In the gap, into left field, another run will score, another single. This time for Cooper Pickett.
Again, just like DeLong jumped all over that first pitch. He loved it. Got something right over the heart, pulled that ball in the left field, picked up an RBI.
Cowan will come back to the mound to talk to his pitcher and maybe making a move, and they are. So, we'll have a pitching change, and we will take a quick timeout. Nope, we will not. We will keep it here. All right.
Let's see if we can see who this is.
Yeah, I haven't caught a number yet myself.
Tough to see the bullpen here. We knew someone was throwing down there, just can't get a good enough look to see who it is.
Well, this has been a great top half of the inning, first inning for Dutchtown. Leak will leave. 4 runs scored.
Looks like it might be easily, maybe. Let's see, 16, 18 or 16. Is Gavin Hartzog, maybe?
I still can't see the number. 15.
Yeah, 1-5, Gavin Hartzog.
Hartzog, okay.
Yeah, he's coming in. He's throwing the ball well this season so far, too. He's coming in with a 2.17 ERA. He's got like 9 2/3 innings pitched. He's only given up 7 hits. Strikeouts and walks are even at 4 apiece. Opposition batting .226 against Gavin.
So Carter Leak had an early day.
Yeah, just needed one break. One of those balls to be hit at somebody, maybe even that fielder's choice to be hit maybe a little bit more crisp. Well, he could have given Morse a little bit better chance to turn that.
Well, what a different game a couple of days makes, because it was so nip and tuck the entire game, went into 9 innings on Thursday, and here we are 4-0. And we only have 1 out in the top of the first.
3 total runs in that game Thursday, 4 in the top of the first half here.
All right, first pitch for Hartzog, just about on the way here. Runners at first and second for Dutchtown. Off-speed pitch misses. This is Maddox Estolette, the shortstop, batting .356. He actually leads the team in batting average.
Well, how often you see the
team
leader batting 9th in the 9 hole.
They've been pretty solid up and down the lineup so far today.
Yeah, you look at these numbers that we were given, they're hitting .296 as a team, so a lot of offense being supplied by the Griffins.
Called strike on the corner. Two balls, 1 strike to Estolette. Spin, second base, not in time. Being held on that time by the second baseman Morris, as he's playing almost on the left side. Well, he is playing on the left side of the bag.
They got the shift. Hurricanes doing a little scouting on Estolette.
No banging, he said.
No banging in the dugout.
That's a lot different than softball, man. They're banging on everything they can find.
Well, the Houston Astros, right?
Yeah. Man, they got a drum set out there in softball. 3-1. Two outs here in the top of the first. Hartzog needs just a little something to happen here and get him out of this. That one's going to be driven, base hit into left field. Denton will come up and make the catch and the throw in, and will hold him at third. Did he get back in time? No, sir, he did not. Overran the base, decided to come back, and he is nailed on the putback. So, 4 runs scored in that first inning. Let's take a look at our batting order for Prairieville.
Leading off for the Hurricanes today is going to be the shortstop, Liam Watkins, hitting second. The first baseman, Cade Schramm. Batting third is going to be Dylan McClure. He'll play third base. And batting cleanup is the catcher, Grant Gautreaux. Hitting fifth is Riley Bonvalon, who's the designated hitter. Hitting 6th is going to be the right fielder, Luke Gisclair. In the 7th hole, the left fielder, Hudson Detman. Hitting 8th is going to be the second baseman, Colton Morris. And batting 9th is your center fielder, Cade Rowell.
On the mound for Dutchtown, Taylor Tenard. He's got a .98 ERA, not doing too shabbily after pitching just 14 innings. Not just, but I mean, he's only pitched 14 innings.
Yeah, I mean, that's being pretty stingy on the earned runs there. I mean, he's got 14 and a third innings pitch. He's only given up 2 earned runs on the season. He's given up 13 hits, 8 walks, and 17 strikeouts. So again, the 2-to-1 ratio. Taylor's job is going to be to come in here and shut this Hurricane offense down quick, get a shutdown inning. That's what they call it. When your team scores, you want to get back out there, get your team back in the dugout as fast as you can with a 0 or a minimum of 1 run.
All right, now we're ready. All right, stepping in, Liam Watkins, the leadoff man, first batter for the Hurricanes this afternoon. In a bit of a hole are the Prairieville Hurricanes. First pitch called strike.
Just a little bit low there.
The chopper, third baseman DeLon. Over to first for the out. And we will take a look around the horn for Dutchtown.
Defensively today for the Griffins in the outfield from left to right, Dawson LeBlanc, Eli Freeman, and Hayden Becknell. On the infield at third base, Cade DeLon. The shortstop is Maddox Estelet. Second base, Cole Bowling. And at first base, Kason Johnson. The battery today for the Griffins. Doing the catching is Cooper Pickett, and on the bump, Taylor Tenard.
1 up, 1 down for Tenard. Bit inside. Two of the count. Cage Ram, big guy. Pretty tall. And he plays first base. That's what you want to be at first base. Breaking ball finds the mark.
That's where you get those big guys, and they can stretch and bail out some of those infielders on some of those throws.
Strike. 2.
Slider right there.
Evens the count, 2-2. Fouls one off. He'll stay alive here. Tenard sends one down the pipe and is fouled down the left field line. Tenard rocks and fires, and this one will be a high, looping fly ball. Running under it is LeBlanc. He makes the catch, and we have 2 away. Dylan McClure has 1 home run on the year. He's batting .357. He's the third 3-hole hitter. Tenard has been efficient so far this afternoon. 2 up, 2 down. A little wide that time. About the evolution of bats. You don't get that question asked very often, do you? Just the technology has changed so much over the course of time.
Yeah, it's completely different now than what we're used to when we grew up, for sure, right?
Absolutely. I mean, true aluminum bats when I was playing. Called strike on the outside corner. Beautiful fastball.
Yeah, good pitch right there. 3-1. Knows he's up 4 runs in the first inning. Doesn't want to give any free passes. 3-1, just going to go right at him.
Fouls this one off.
Power versus power.
Coach Jack Snyder says he can throw it in the upper 90s, and he's got a good changeup. I meant upper 80s.
Yeah,
upper 90s,
you had me questioning that.
Sorry.
I was like, okay.
Even I was. So the first walk issued by Tenard and the first base runner for Prairieville. Yeah, upper 90s is not what I meant. Upper 80s.
We would see the whole stands full of the radar guns underneath down below us. Right. You'd have been upper 90s for sure.
So
I'd like to see that, though.
Yeah, it would be nice. So McClure's at first base, and now we have Grant Gotro. Strike one.
Grant can lead the yard. He's got 4 home runs, leads the team in home runs. With those 4, hitting .288, 15 RBIs.
Tenard will take a peek over at first and then bring it. Foul and strike. I think he caught a little piece of it.
Yep, sounded like it.
0-2 the count with 2 outs. Cleanup hitter for Prairieville. Not too concerned with the runner at first. Ooh, man, that was a quick hit. Luckily tailed away from the umpire's face because that looked like it was going to go nail him. But a good play at second base by Bowling flips it to Estolette for out number 3. And we head to the top of the second inning. We'll be back right after this. You're watching the Rev Game of the Week.
Welcome to REV, delivering fiber-powered technology for both your home and your business. With phone service that connects you to what's important, internet that keeps your devices up and running, TV that delivers all the big moments, and security that protects how you live and work. All backed by local support teams right here in Louisiana. With 5-star service and reliability you can count on, we're ready to connect you to the people and places that matter most. REV.
I'm Duke Gronowski, and I love being a customer of REV. I was with one of the big guys, and I just wasn't getting the service that I expected. With 5-star customer service, I knew I'd be in great hands with REV. So moving into my first home, having technology that worked smoothly and worked every time was very important to me. I do a lot of virtual calls online, conference calls, and it's important for me not to have those calls buffering, or paused, or anything like that. And the speed is great. The bandwidth is there. Switching to REV Fiber Internet was a no-brainer to me.
Top of the second inning, we go back to the top of the order for Dutchtown. Eli Freeman followed by Becknell and Cavalier. Freeman, of course, had that opening base hit and scored in the first inning. We batted around in the first inning for Dutchtown. That's quite a feat, and they've got a nice 4-run lead here as we head to the top of the second.
Yeah, good job by Hartzog, too, coming in. I know he gave up that base hit, but, hey, you got to come in throwing strikes. Make him put it in play. You never know what's going to happen. Ends up getting, a little back pick at third base when we rounded that base a little bit too far there to get the Hurricanes off the field. Now he's just got to keep pumping strikes and get his team back in that dugout as quick as he can to try to chip away at this lead.
Freeman a little early on that swing, fouls it down the third baseline. The ball rolled into left field. That's the delay. Inside pitch, 1-1. Caught the corner. Called strike 2.
Good pitch. Good sequence
Got him
right there.
Swinging.
Nice. Painted that outside corner of the pitch prior. Came back with that breaking ball. A little too tough for Freeman to stay back. Got him out on front. Waved at it for strike one. For the first out.
And the first strikeout of the game. Becknell at the plate. He was hit by a pitch and scored. He also stole a base, stole third base. Pitch is high. Ball 3. That was a nice pitch on the inside corner.
Really good pitch. Your Becknell, no shot, you're swinging at that. You jam yourself all day. 3-0, even if you get a green light, you're going to try to get big.
First walk, I believe, issued by Hartzog. No, yeah, I think it's first walk.
Yep.
Owen Cavalier flew out and was able to get the RBI in the first inning. Flew out to right. It was a great diving effort by Gisclair.
Whoa.
A little low, apparently.
I don't know where that pitch was. Been hit or miss on that outside corner out there so far today.
Throw to first. Gets back easily. I just think that spin to first base by a pitcher has got to be one of the hardest moves in athletics, just because you have to spin, find your spot. That was going to be driven to left field, and it'll be off the wall. LeBlanc's going to chase it down. Check that. Detman will chase it down. And that's a two-bagger right there for a double for Owen Cavalier and puts Becknell at third.
Yeah, got that ball on the inside half. Got his hands in there, turned that ball just off the base of that left field wall. You had Detman playing or shaded a little bit more towards center field. Easy double for Cavalier.
Cason Johnson was plunked his first time up, and we're going to have another trip to the mound for Coach Cowan. So he's gotten a lot of walks today. Getting his steps in. We have one out as Freeman struck out the first batter of the inning.
We're going to have a new pitcher. See a motion into the bullpen out there.
Let's see if we can get a number on him. His glove is covering up that number on the left side. So that will retire Hartzog. He got him out of a tough spot in the first inning. Got the K to start things off here in the second. And his day will be finished. I believe it's 18, Jacob Easley.
Jacob comes in with 16 innings pitched so far on the season, 2.6 ERA. He's given up 11 hits in those 16 innings. 9 strikeouts and 7 walks. Probably hadn't been around the plate as much as he'd like to be. Saw Jacob a lot last year.
Mm-hmm.
Actually played second base and did some pitching as a sophomore. Solid season. Opponents only hitting 204 off of him this year. His job, again, just like Hartzog, come in and kind of controlled his damage. Don't let this inning snowball. If you give up one run, if you trade a run from out here, that's okay.
Got a little movement on that ball. And I think we're about ready. One more pitch should do it. Johnson. Kason Johnson. At the plate, again hit by a pitch in the first inning, and he did score. Runners in scoring position. You've got Becknell at third and Cavalier at second after the double. He is going to drive this one into left field, and it will be caught by Detman. Tagging up is Becknell, and Becknell's in easily. Ball gets away from easily on the mound, and it will allow Cavalier to move over to third.
Yeah, Johnson jumping all over that first pitch. Ends up getting a sac fly out of that. Fly out to Detman to throw in to cut off. Like McClure kind of mishandled it. That allows Cavalier to move up to third base.
This is Cade DeLong now. Called strike to him. 2 away here in the top of the second inning. That's going to be a hard ball right to the third baseman, McClure, and he beats it out. It kind of got under his glove a little bit, and DeLong will make it to first base safely.
Yeah, DeLong hustling the whole way there. Knows he got a runner at third base. If he can make it safe, that runner to third base will score easily. Like you said, looked like McClure got it stuck underneath him. Played it like he was supposed to, though. No panic, picked it up bare hand. Just couldn't get it over in time enough to get DeLong.
We got to call that E5, right?
Yes.
I have to ask you because what I think sometimes are errors are not, and I'm glad
I'm
that
a
you're
pitcher.
here.
I'm a pitcher. Everything's in error.
Okay.
That's how that goes.
No. You've been very good with me over the last couple of years to make sure that I'm not attributing unseen errors to players that don't need them. But that was pretty standard.
Yeah, and
play
I think if you asked McClure, he would say he probably makes that play.
Yeah.
99 out of 100 times.
Another hard shot. Woo! Great knockdown by Schramm. Schramm is going to flip it to Easley for the third out of the game. What a great play that was by number 7, the first baseman. Let's take a look at it here. A hard shot.
Great play right there. Schramm, no panic either. Just kind of, knows his ball was hit hard. Got a lot of time. Pitcher covering the first base. Easy third out.
As we head to the middle of the second inning, let's take a look at power rankings in the top 10.
Yeah, again, not unfamiliar to our eyes. It seems like every year Barb is up there. If not number 1, they're number 2. And then you see them already there so far this season. Zachary's coming in at number 2. Sam Houston. That Lake Charles area is strong over there. You see Sulphur coming in at 9. But for Ascension Parish, you got Dutchtown coming in at number 4 and Prairieville at number 7, along with the 5A district, Walker. It's going to look to round out a pretty good district for us.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
New Iberia coming in at number 8, West Monroe at number 10. Boy, that's a little surprising, I guess. Usually you see West Monroe way more towards the top of that list there.
Dutchtown in command of this one in the second inning at 6-0. This will be the 5th batter of the game for Prairieville and Riley Bonvillain. He's batting .219 on the year. See, now that one to me, from this angle, looked pretty darn sweet. But obviously it was off somewhere. Ball 1. A little low. 2-0 the count to the leadoff man, Bonvillain. He'll be followed by Gisclair and Detman, who got a lot of action in that last inning over in left field. There's a strike. Tenard back on the mound for his second inning of work for the Griffins. Fouled off. 2-2. Looks like Pickett needed a second to work out the ball hitting him in the ankle, it looks like.
Yeah, those guys get beat up all day long.
I know it.
Typically, you don't even see most of them. The ones that, the ones that kind of make you stop, and you'll recognize that. Okay, maybe that one kind of hurt. You know?
Whoo! Full count. Haven't seen many full counts today. How important is that catcher to you as a pitcher? I mean, just the chemistry between the catcher and the pitcher. This one's going to be hitting the gap. Base hit into left field. LeBlanc will put a knee down and scoop it up. First hit of the ball game for Prairieville. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. But
no, the catcher-pitcher relationship, extremely important, right? You have to have the trust to begin. I mean, it's kind of, as you get, more advanced or whatever, just the chemistry between you two, like even approaching hitters or how are you going to attack hitters, you want to be on the same page to where you're not shaking off all the time or getting frustrated and,
right.
Pick up on what I want to throw or kind of figure out or whatever. And then, it's the catcher's job to kind of maybe pick up a little flaw, or you tipping your pitches as your front shoulder flying out, and he'll come out there or, wait till you get to the dugout in the middle of an inning and, hey, man, this is what you're doing. And it only gets better the more you you play and pitch and catch with each other.
Was there ever a time in your career where a catcher might be catching, but you come on, you're in the game and they switch catchers out? Would you have somebody that was?
Yeah, no, I've never had that. No.
Oh, he missed it! It looked like a little loop and fly ball, line drive to Estelet, and it just goes off his glove, and that is going to be another error.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to try to double up.
Took his eye
at
off
first base there. Was going to get rid of it really quick and fire it over across the diamond. Try to get a double play and just kind of forgot the most important part, catch the ball first, right?
Absolutely. Like a receiver in football sees a lot of daylight ahead of him. He takes his eye off the ball and he thinks about the end zone before the catch. Called strike on the outside corner to Detman. His first trip to the plate today.
And the Hurricanes doing what they're supposed to do, put it in play, make something happen. Chip away at the lead, don't try to get it all back in one inning.
Detman will square to bunt. We'll see if he follows through, and he will, but it's a called strike. Well, not called strike, but a missed strike.
Yep, waved at it.
I used to enjoy bunting when I was playing.
You just don't really see it too much anymore.
Nope,
we talked about how different, with the analytics and everything. It's kind of a lost art.
Yep.
Ooh, that was a good pitch right
Called strike 3 on the inside corner. I think Detman thought that was really inside, but not so much.
Yeah, and Cooper didn't catch that one the cleanest, but
no.
Umpire called the ball, went across the plate, which is what he is supposed to do. That's what you call the old front door breaking ball right there. It usually will lock up a right-handed hitter almost every single time.
So one out now in the bottom of the second. It's Colton Morris hitting 174. You've got runners at first and second. Just over the back of diving Bonvillain that time.
Yeah, it looks like Estelet caught that ball behind him. Even if it would have beat it, I don't know if the umpire could even see that. He would have tagged him. They did a good job just gloving that ball.
Tenard starting to throw some strikes. 0-1 the count to Morris. That time outside. Thought about taking a cut at it.
Yeah, good take right there. Recognized that breaking ball about halfway there. Went to pull the trigger, then held up.
Thought he was going to catch another one on the inside. That time a little high. 2-1. I'm glad I'm not seeing all the equipment that the college players seem to have on the batter. When you just get down there, you're taking off 57 pieces of equipment. I don't see. I know they have the elbow guards for some of them, but a lot of these guys not having all that at the plate.
Yeah, the full armor.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It's like
look like a hockey goalie up
there,
half
point.
of them.
I mean, they're taking things out of their pockets, and this is fouled back. Two balls, two strikes. I've seen a lot of foul balls today. If they've been hit, they've been put into play.
Yeah.
Let's see what Tenard can do with this one. Fouled back into the screen.
Good battle right here. Morris has fouled off everything Tenard's thrown at him so far. 2 strike. Kind of going to a survival mode. Battle off the good pitches.
Yep.
See if you can wait till he makes a mistake.
He is right on the plate, too, in the batter's box.
Yes,
his toes are as close to the plate as he can possibly get it. He'll foul another one back. Half a second late on the swing. You can't really see it from the angle that we have the umpire standing right in the way, but, I mean, his toes are on the batter's box line as close to the plate as I've ever seen anybody just about. And this one will be a liner out of play. That one was just the opposite. He got way ahead of that swing.
Yeah, well, that was that front door breaking ball that we saw to the last hitter, Detman. But Morris, he's doing a really good job because you're taught, especially with 2 strikes, sit back. Doesn't think he can get the fastball by him. So he's kind of, I don't want to say looking off speed, but protecting against it. And that's why he's not getting fooled by it. He's not caught in between speeds right now.
Ball 3, full count. Payoff pitch on the way. It's only the second full count of the game for Tenard. Let's see who's going to win this battle. And it will be Tenard. Oh, fouled it off. Nope, got him.
Yeah, fouled off. Catcher
caught
on
it, right.
That one.
Yep. Strikeout number 2 and 2 away. 2's across the board here. 2 outs. Bottom of the second.
Yeah, good pitch right there by Tenard. Like I mentioned, the ones that he was that Morris just kept battling, just fouling off, trying to stay alive. Painted that pitch on the outside corner perfectly right there.
Cade Rowell will check in at the plate, and he's batting .250 on the year. First trip to the plate today. Whereas Dutchtown batted around in the first inning, they have finally made it to the 9-hole hitter for Prairieville. Runners at second and first and second. On the corner. Strike 1. As long as that pitch isn't low, you're going to get that call, it seems like. Chopper, scooped up, throw by the first baseman, and it's off the glove of Tenard. It was a perfect play by Johnson, and Tenard couldn't hang on to it, so now we've got bases loaded on another, that time, error by the pitcher.
Yeah, great play by Johnson right there. Little backhand going to his right. Perfect throw to Tenard. Looked like he might have just taken his eye off of it, right. But I mean that's kind of I was a pitcher, right? So you try to make it a habit. You want to be able to go over there and just touch that base with not even trying, right? But whenever you start reaching for it, let me make sure I touch the base. Oh, the ball's in the air. Let me catch it too. You kind of get, I don't really want to say panic mode, but it can be confusing trying to get everything, the steps correctly. Keep your eye on the ball and find that bag.
Liam Watkins grounded out in the first. He's got an 0-1 count. Boy, could have been out of this inning with that one, but unfortunate mistake by Tenard covering the bag. 1-1. Got to hang tough here. If they could somehow get a run no matter what, it would change the attitude of this entire game, I think.
Absolutely.
Complexion of the game. Chopper. DeLon will tag the bag for out number 3. Smart heads-up play on defense, as that will do it for the second inning. We head to the bottom of the third, the top of the third inning, but the bottom of the order for Dutchtown. We'll be back right after this on the Rev Game of the Week.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, forget about X's and O's. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Yalva's Seafood in Prairieville invites you to dive into a delicious dining experience. Since 2012, Yalva's Seafood has been locally owned and operated, which means meals made from scratch using fresh ingredients. Treat yourself to fresh fried seafood, steaks, and exciting seasonal additions to our menu. Stop in for brunch on Sundays. Enjoy a cold beer while satisfying those taste buds. And of course, there's always something for the little ones, so bring the whole family. Visit Galva's Seafood on Highway 42 in Prairieville.
We'll see you soon.
We head to the top of the third inning, and we will start things off with Cole Bowling, Cooper Pickett, and Maddox Estelet, the 7, 8, and 9 hole hitters. Dutchtown leading 6-0 here in what has been a dominant offensive performance so far in this one.
Yes, it has. The Hurricanes have kind of shot themselves in the foot just a little bit. A couple hit by pitches, walks, and an error. That's some unwanted traffic on the base paths. But Dutchtown made them count.
Absolutely. Cole Bowling just fouled down the third base line. Whoo, that breaking ball will plunk him. That is the third hit batsman in this game for Prairieville. Or Dutchtown, however you want to look at it. Oh, nice snag. McClure, not in time, however, but it was a good catch. Jumping high over the bag.
That's going to be an infield hit. Not much he could do there. I mean, the only play he had was to second base. With Bowling, going on the crack of the bat. Not going to have enough time to get anybody there.
No, but prevented him.
Yeah, but if he even tries to attempt to throw at first base. I mean, he's safe, I think, anyway. It's a great job of keeping that ball from going down the line in that left field corner.
They are concerned about the runners.
Yes, they are, especially at second base.
This is the third pitcher of the ball game for Prairieville, Jacob Easley. Bunt pulled back, called strike that time. This is Estolette. Again, the leading batter in terms of batting average, hitting in the 9 spot. Dribbler. McClure to second base, overshoots and throws it into right field. A run will score and everybody's safe. Throwing error on McClure. That is his second error. And the run will score.
Yeah, good play. He caught it plenty of time to get that ball to second base. Maybe kind of rushed it trying to get that double play. Didn't quite get his feet set. Throws it wide. Second baseman Colton Morse
should be
pretty fortunate there. He got clipped pretty good.
Bunt laid down and will advance the runners, and he will be safe at first. Everybody's safe. It should be 7-0, right? The run score.
Correct.
It's not on the scoreboard. It's 7. And now we have bases loaded, no outs. The perfect bunt that time by Eli Freeman.
Yeah, you think he's going to be sacrificing there, and he lays down. It looks like, I mean, he squared early enough. I mean, it was a sacrifice, right? But that's an perfect bunt, even if you were going to try to bunt that for a hit.
And he has some speed. You talked about that. The leadoff man usually does. There they go. They got the 7 on the scoreboard. 7 hits now in the game for Dutchtown. This is Becknell, the 2-hole hitter.
Good pitch.
He walked his last trip to the plate. He's scored twice so far today.
Nice spot right there by Easley. First pitch a little wide outside. Got the hitter Becknell looking out there. Come in tight with one right on the black.
Two balls, 1 strike to Becknell. Pickett's at third, Estolette at second, Freeman at first. No outs yet in the top of the third. Ooh, that was an off-speed pitch that got him to chase it way out in front.
Up in the zone, those look really big.
Yep.
Tough to get to.
Evens the count at 2-2. He called strike. He lays one in. First strikeout of the afternoon for Easley. And that's out number 1.
Couldn't have come at a better spot, right? Bases loaded, no outs.
Kidding.
Locked him up with a great breaking ball right there.
Cavalier now steps to the plate. Right-handed hitter. Has an RBI on that sacrifice fly to right field in the first inning. Had a double in the second inning and scored a run. Boy, if he could put a big bat on this one, it could really do some damage. It was off the base of the wall in the second inning.
Yeah, got that
left
pitch,
field.
Inner third. Brought those hands in, got the barrel to it.
Two 2-0 to Cavalier. Ooh, I thought it was going to clip him in the shoulder.
The umpire flinched right there, too. He wanted to call that one a strike.
And I don't know how as a batter you don't step out of the way of that one. To me, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, he's trying to. If he could wear one, he's picking up an RBI.
I know.
That's what he's thinking.
What I'm thinking is I don't want to get my teeth knocked out. 3 balls and a strike. Cavalier wants to see if he can get a couple more RBIs himself, just like you said. He's already got one in the game. And that was bouncing and walk in a run. So Pickett will come and score. Estolette to third. Freeman at second now. And Cavaliers at first on the walk. Still bases loaded, 8-0. 10-run rule is in effect for after 5. Still a lot of baseball left, and we've seen teams battle back from deficits like this before. Like you said many times, I don't have to get it all at once.
Right. And, I mean, there is baseball left, right? And I can remember last year we were here multiple times and Prairieville was down, maybe not by 8 runs, but fought back and won at the end of the game.
Yep.
I can recall the guy on the mound, Jacob Beasley, coming up with some big clutch hits, too, last year.
Seemed like a lazy swing that time for Johnson, but it was 0-2. Could be a huge pitch right here for Easley. A little high on the breaking ball. Still only 1 out. Bases loaded. Way outside that time. Evens the count. Called strike on the corner. Strikeout number 2 for Easley.
And goes back to that inside part of the plate there. I'll tell you what, that as a pitcher, man, you kind of got to figure out with the umpire where he's going to give it to you, right? He's been a little stingy on the outer half, but we've seen those front door breaking balls and those fastballs. He's ringing those up on the inside part of the plate to those righties. When you need a go-to pitch, you got to keep that in the back of your head. That's what Easley just did.
Cade DeLon now reached on an error in the second. Scored a run in the first. Two outs now, and Easley trying to work out of a jam. He walked in a run a bit ago, then he comes up back with a strikeout right back. That one's hit high, and it's going to loop foul out of play over the dugout, the first base dugout. And so it's 2-1 now. Still playing that shift. Second baseman Morris is right behind second base now. The shortstop is shifted over toward third. Back into the screen, evens the count. And that one's going to be driven hard to center field. Under it easily is Rowell, and that will do it. 3 runners left stranded, but they score a couple of more runs. It's 8-0 back right after. Whoops, let's do this. Let's take a look at what's coming up on Rev Sports 1.
Yeah, next Thursday, Tuesday, Saturday, and Monday, we're going to have all baseball at Santa Maria. We're at DUTCHTOWN on the 19th, Prairieville at EA on the 24th, and on the 28th it'll be Santa Maria at East Ascension, followed up by Prairieville at Santa Maria.
Got some good stuff coming up.
Good stuff.
As
good
we always
stuff.
do.
Absolutely. If you want to catch some baseball, might not make it out to the park, Join us on Rev.
Good crowd today, too. I mean, you would expect that because it's low 70s. The wind's blowing just nice and easy. And it is a perfect day for baseball here at Hurricane Park.
Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. Other than the pollen falling around, it's got me sneezing.
Well, I'm with you on that, man. It doesn't look like it's abating anytime soon.
Right. My apologies if I'm,
I'm doing the same thing.
Sniffling here.
So it'll be Cade Schramm followed by Dylan McClure and Grant Gautreaux, the 2, 3, and 4 hole hitters. Got to tell you, man, Schramm looks the part to me.
Does.
He really does. He's a left-handed hitter. He's tall, he's strong, he's lean.
First baseman.
He flew out to left field his first trip. Looking for a spark here for the Hurricanes. Right down the pipe. 1-1. Ball strike 2 on the inside corner. Ooh, I tell you what, Pickett thought that was called strike 3.
I think everybody in the park did except for the umpire.
The only one that matters.
Exactly.
Evens accounted too.
You want to be careful with that.
Yeah, you do. This is a chopper back to the mound. High looper, picked up by Tenard. Tenard will throw it easily over to first base. Johnson makes the catch, and we have one away. They have not been able to get a really good, solid hit so far. They do have, they don't have a hit in the ball game. Yeah, they have two hits, but they've had trouble getting the bat on the ball.
Yeah, and they had some traffic last inning, right?
Yeah, they did.
A couple
You're right.
mishaps by the Griffins, but didn't get that big, bases clearing double or something that like they needed, or anything just to scratch a run.
Yep. This is McClure, 0-2 to him, way outside. Fouled back. Again, these guys are on the plate, on top of it. His right toe is actually over out of the batter's box. This is going to be another chopper to Bowling at second base. Bowling will throw to first, and we have 2 down.
A lot of times you see when the hitters, took me a little while to figure this out, when the hitters are on the plate like that, a lot of people think, hey, they're trying to mess with the pitcher. They, daring them to throw inside, maybe try to get hit by the pitches. But a lot of that is they're not as comfortable hitting the outside pitch as they are the inside pitch. So they're going to get closer to the plate so they can – that outside pitch, the pitch that's on the outside corner part of the plate, looks like it's middle.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, you throw that pitch inside, they will turn and burn on that. And the opposite holds true as well. You see somebody that's off the plate, you think you can throw that ball outside and get them out all day long.
Right.
Well, they're off the plate because they don't like the pitch inside. They're giving themselves some room. You throw that pitch outside, they'll wear you out, but you can get them out inside.
Makes perfect sense. Great insight.
There it is, that front door breaking ball. He loves that.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. No runners on for Prairieville. Oh, my. Got him. Strike 3. And that will do it. 1, 2, 3 goes the inning. And we head to the top of the 4th. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back right after this. You're watching the Rev Game of the Week.
Yalva's Seafood in Prairieville invites you to dive into a delicious dining experience. Since 2012, Yalva's Seafood has been locally owned and operated, which means meals made from scratch using fresh ingredients. Treat yourself to fresh fried seafood, steaks, and exciting seasonal additions to our menu. Stop in for brunch on Sundays. Enjoy a cold beer while satisfying those taste buds. And of course, there's always something for the little ones, so bring the whole family. Visit Galva's Seafood on Highway 42 in Prairieville.
We'll see you soon.
Dr. Brian Hollis is Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Dr. Hollis has an excellent reputation for bringing state-of-the-art technology and the highest standard of patient care to Ascension. He attended LSU Dental School, and he completed a residency to become a board-certified specialist in orthodontics. An avid supporter in our community, Dr. Hollis is married to Celeste Pyron Hollis, and they have 4 children. Dr. Hollis, Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Grow up smiling with Hollis Orthodontics.
We are back for the top of the 4th inning. We have a new third baseman. We're trying to catch a name and a number. We'll work on that.
Number 17. I don't have a 17 on
mine either.
Roster here.
So he will come in for Dylan McClure.
Let me see if I can find out.
He will bat in the 3-hole spot. Leading off will be Dawson LeBlanc, the left fielder. A little high that time from Easley.
At third base now is going to be number 17, Caleb Matassa, taking over from McClure.
Two balls, no strikes. This is Dawson LeBlanc. He'll be followed by Cole Bowling and Cooper Pickett. That'll find the mark. Slow looping pitch, but it worked. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And that one will be driven to right field. It will get down for a base hit. And a big hit for Dawson LeBlanc to lead things off here in the 4th. Bowling, the second baseman, steps to the plate. Hit by a pitch in the 3rd and scored in that inning. Thought about throwing it to first. He had a big old lead and was kind of leaning towards second. Gotro changed his mind.
Might have had a shot if he came out of the chute immediately there.
2-0. Way outside on that one.
3-0. Looked like he tried to paint that outside corner. Can't be too cute when you're behind 2-0. Try to catch some part of the plate.
Right.
Front shoulder flew open just a little bit there, as it did there.
4 straight balls. 4 straight balls for Easley to Bowling. So now we got LeBlanc at second, and we're going to have another little chat.
This is going to be Coach Stapler. Pitching coach.
Yeah, Cowan has been coming out a lot, at least most of the game, when he's talking to pitchers. This time, Coach Stapler.
Really good pitcher in his own right. Actually pitched for the opposition. He's a Dutchtown guy.
Oh, really?
Yep. Went to Nicholls State, spent some time there, got drafted by the Diamondbacks, won a couple championships in the minor leagues. Coming back to Ascension Parish after, I think, a stint maybe at Zachary.
Okay.
Pitching coach over there. Good to have him back in the parish for sure.
Without question. A lot of talent has come out of Ascension Parish over the years. Easily. Will rock and fire to Cooper Pickett. No, he won't actually. He'll just kind of pretend to throw it to second base.
We got to have the Pickett at second every inning. Right?
We have to. I mean, we have to. It is a requirement of this game. Square in the bunt. It was high, ball one. Again, they've gone through, this is the third pitcher for Prairieville. Started off with Carter Leak, then went to Herzog, and now we have Jacob Easley. Way in front of the plate on that one, and it will advance the runners on the pass, on the wild pitch. So LeBlanc's at third now, and Bowling's at second. First base is open, so there goes the double play opportunity.
Yeah, fastball just squirts by Gotro there. Tough to block fastballs in the dirt.
Yep.
Or turf.
Yeah, I can't say in the dirt anymore. That's what we were talking about before. I mean, if I'm an umpire, I'm mad. I don't get to flick the dirt off the plate anymore or nothing. Now all I'm doing is calling balls and strikes and getting yelled at.
Yeah, and as a pitcher, I mean, one of your little nervous things was to kind of just kick the dirt off the rubber, you know, sometimes, or get your foot right in front of the rubber. None of that anymore.
I don't think you can. I mean, you can't even kick rubber pellets on the umpire if you're mad at him anymore. Nothing. 3 balls and a strike to Pickett. He'll step off the rubber. Runners in scoring position, no outs. Top of 4. And it plunks him. Another hit batsman. That'll catch him in the shoulder, and that one looked like it kind of stung a little bit.
Yeah, I think they all sting.
Yeah, that's probably right.
But the rule is don't rub it.
That's right.
Right.
Now Cowan will come out, and that will probably do it for Easley. Yep. Well, yeah. So, from the bullpen, let's see. Mystery man number 4. And it is number 16. Don't have 16. Yeah, Ashton Rivera. It's not on our pitchers list. So we don't have any stats on Ashton, pitching-wise.
He is a junior outfielder pitcher listed as. He might get a little bit of playing time sometimes in the outfield. If not, usually they have you as a PO, right?
Right. So he will come in facing the 9-hole hitter, the highest batting average on the team, 9-hole hitter, Maddox Estelet, with the bases loaded.
Yeah.
And no outs.
Thanks
yeah,
for that, right?
Appreciate it. Don't get a lot of playing time on the mound, but here you go. Knock yourself out. You get out of this jam, you might be getting a lot more time on the mound.
Exactly. But again, I mean, when this happens, I know it's top 4, but when if you see the big crooked number innings early in the game, that's the ones you kind of want to chip away at. Now you're getting dangerously close to, maybe a single or a double here clears the bases, and now you're kind of running into the run rule,
right?
That you want to stay away from. Obviously, just give yourself 4 more at bats.
Ooh, got to chase that one.
If you're Rivera, all you can do here is just pump strikes. Try to get an out, 1 out at a time, right? Can't try to come in and do everything yourself. Can't come in with the mindset, I need to strike out the side right here, because it usually never happens like that.
Right.
As he goes 0-2 immediately,
yep,
right?
That's right.
It never happens
like
that.
Of course. I called a Pensacola minor league game one time, and they used 11 pitchers.
Yikes.
It was a long night. And this press box is about 50 times better than the one I was in Pensacola. Right over the head of Morris, who tried to jump up and grab it but couldn't do so, and that will score a run and leave the bases loaded. RBI single for Estelet.
And Estelet just doing what he does, right? Picked up another base hit, another RBI. 9th run for the Griffins comes across in only the top of the 4th inning.
Well, when the bats are working, and they certainly are here for the Griffins.
Good pitch. It wasn't a bad pitch by Rivera.
No.
Right? I mean, off the good job by Estelet.
And it was, another inch or so, and Morris catches that ball, or at least puts a glove on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Or another inch off the plate, and that's a little ground ball, right? To second base. So some days it just happens like that.
Yes. Good shot of Rivera right there, looking in. Rocks and fires and a little low. He's throwing strikes.
Immediately. 0-2 on both the first 2 hitters he's facing. That's all you can ask, especially in a situation like this. Sometimes you see a pitcher come in and be a little timid, don't want to give up the big hit, and then they're trying to pick around the plate, and you find yourself 2 and 3-0 automatically. Not the case for Rivera. Came in 0-2 to both the first 2 hitters he's faced.
Good job that time for Gautreaux to keep the ball in front of him. It went down the third base line, so it didn't allow anybody to move. Now 3 straight balls, unfortunately, for Rivera. No place to put him. Oh, he swung and missed. Strike 3. He gets the K. 1 away.
Good job by Rivera just staying with his plan right there. Tried to get Freeman to swing, chasing a couple bad pitches, and he laid off, and Rivera went right back to that fastball on the outside half. Got the swing and miss for the first out. Now you have yourself in a position, you pick up a double play right here. You only give up 1 run when you came in with bases loaded, no outs.
Okay, so Becknell is out. This is number 2. 24, excuse me. Oakley Rutson was batting for Becknell. And he will presumably play right field when we get back into the field.
Yep, we're going to have to keep our eye on that. Make sure he does go. Maybe he's just...
Another strike. Yeah.
Could be just hitting.
Right.
We saw Rutson last year.
Yep, I remember him.
Good bit. Swung the bat well last year for Dutchtown.
Left-handed hitter. We haven't seen many of them today.
Coming in hitting 240. 10 games played.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Rutson. Base is still loaded. And I got to tell you, if Rivera gets out of this, man, high. It will be caught by Schramm.
Right there.
Yep. And we have 2 away. Rivera could be the hero of the day for Prairieville.
Good pitch, had Rutson out in front right there. Took a little something off.
Now it's Owen Cavalier. Walked his last trip to the plate. A little low. Ball 1.
Owen's the one that hit that double off the base of that left field wall, right?
Yep.
The first inning.
Got to swing. They're not swinging the bat with Rivera on the mound. When they are, they've missed. 1-1 the count, 2 outs. Bases still loaded. Rivera came in a very difficult spot, and so far he has done very well. Pressed a little bit on that one. 2 balls and a strike. They're going to second. They got back.
There you go. Now each one of the 4 pitchers has picked off at second base.
Yes. Yes. We got our require. We check that box, boom, and we move on.
Not a bad play there, though. I
No.
kind of like that one. Sometimes you'll catch that runner sleeping at second base.
That one's driven into left.
That's going to be trouble.
It is definitely trouble off the base of the wall. 1 run scores, 2 run scorer, and he'll hold at third. Another double for Cavalier, his second of the day, and gets a couple of more RBI.
Almost a carbon copy
exactly.
of the double that he hit in the first inning. I mean, almost identical. See the left fielder getting over there. Left fielder again shaded just a little bit towards center field. Good job of hustling over there, getting that ball in. Only 2 runs scored there.
Yeah. So with 2 outs, a 2 RBI double for Cavalier. And we had another change, it looks like. Or at least Coach Chuck Snyder's talking things over with the umpire. Kaysen Johnson is on our card. Let's see, that is not Kaysen. That is number 5.
Seth Davis.
Yes. So Seth Davis will now step into the plate, into the batter's box, not into the plate. It's kind of hard to do. 2 outs, 2 runners on, and Rivera delivers a ball. Gets away from Gotro, but not far enough.
Good job right there to bounce on that ball. That runner has to let it third. Good read. Had a good secondary lead. Ball just didn't squirt away far enough.
Nope. 3-0 the count. To Seth Davis, who's entered the game. Call it strike. Take all the way. Ball 4, and it'll send him to first base. Base is loaded once again. Now we've got Brooks Bumstead in, number 31. He will come in for Cade DeLon. I'm losing my racer's almost gone. It was brand new. Telling you.
Yeah, we're going to have to pay attention to see if Bumstead goes in for DeLon, Davis for Johnson,
Yep.
and Rutson for Becknell.
So this is the 9th batter of the inning. 3 runs have scored. Bases loaded once again.
Bumstead's having a good year himself, hitting .347. 57 plate appearances, leads the team in hit by pitches.
Gotta have something.
Yeah, that's
not the one I want,
right.
but hey, man, get on base. Drops his shoulder, sends one foul.
Pretty healthy hack at that one right there. Picked up the spin on that breaking ball pretty easily, I think. Just missed it.
High. Ball 3. Check that, 2-2. Scoreboard's even ahead of me. That's pretty good. Ooh, I thought that breaking ball was going to get in there.
A little bit tall. I think Coach Cowell thought that was a strike as he comes out and lets the umpire know what he's thinking.
Payoff pitch here to Bumstead. He was able to hold off and walk into another run. So Cavalier will score on the walk. Davis to second. No, check that. Estelet scored on the walk.
You had me double checking my book. I was like,
man,
whoa.
Tell you what, we need a statistician. We need
to have another pitcher. Let's see who we have here.
Well, number 5. Not number 5, but the fifth pitcher. Looks like 12. Oh, he switched off. Let's see. It's Cole Schramm. If it's 12, it's Cole Schramm. I don't know if he's coming off from first base.
Yeah, I don't think that's him.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Cade Schramm is playing first base.
This is going to be his brother.
Cole, yeah. Yep, Cole Schramm.
Cole Schramm. He's pitched him a couple times this year. It's going to be his 7th game pitching. He's got 7 2/3 innings. Small 2.7 ERA. He's given up 12 hits, 8 punch outs, and 4 walks with your 2-to-1 ratio.
There you go. But he's in a spot where it's 12-0. And the bases are loaded. Coming to the plate for the 4th time today will be Dawson LeBlanc. He is the 10th batter in this inning. 2 outs. Top of 4. Here we go to LeBlanc, and this will be the first pitch for Cole Schramm. Ooh, mighty cut. Couldn't catch up to it.
Going for it all right there was LeBlanc.
You're not kidding. Just want to know when we're going to check that box to second base. That's all I care about right now. Got 2.
Pitch.
LeBlanc, left-handed batter. Walked, grounded out, and had a base hit.
Pretty good 0-2 pitch right there. Good job by LeBlanc to hold up there. You see him swing over the top of that.
Al is driven towards center, right center field. Coming over to make the 3rd out is Rowell, and that will finally do it for the top of the fourth. We head to the middle of the fourth inning, and it's time to take a look at some other stuff going on Rev Sports 1 coming up.
Well, there you go. Talked about it a little bit earlier. We've got the game of the week, Rev games of the weeks coming up. 17th, 19th, 24th, and 26th. EA at Dutchtown Softball, Santa Maria at Dutchtown Baseball, Prairieville at East Ascension Baseball, and East Ascension at Prairieville Softball.
Well, it has been a good one so far today. It's been all Dutchtown, however, as it is 12-0.
Let's take a look and see if we still have defenders.
Yep. That's the question.
It looks like Kay DeLon did go back to third base.
Right.
So Bumstead will be out. Did Davis take over for Johnson at first?
No.
Johnson will go back to first. And then Becknell, did he go back to right field? I think he did.
Way too far away for me to see, pal.
Okay, we'll leave it as is then for now.
Bonvillain at the plate, and Tenard has so far pitched very efficiently. One to Riley Bonvillain, his second trip to the plate. He got a base hit.
Ooh, good breaking ball right there by Tenard. Kind of like the locations. The first one swept to the outside corner. That one was a little more front door.
Chopper, shortstop, Estelet on the big hop. Throws to first. Got him. Slow roller, slow developing play there. He chased up on it and made the catch easily on the high hop.
Yep, that's the hop he had to get, though. I mean,
Yep.
if he tries to charge it, he's going to get an in-between hop. Not the hop you want to try to play.
No.
Safer hop is the big hop. You know, you got to get a little momentum, so he kind of waited back, got his momentum going forward, made a good, strong throw to get that first out.
Gets Claire. Right down the pipe. Reached on an error from Estelet. His first is caught, 2 outs, 2 up, 2 down.
Great play right there. Do you see DeLon immediately off that bat? He knew what hop he wanted. He didn't want that ball to take that second hop.
Right.
Charged it, caught it right off the ground, gave himself plenty of time to make that throw to first base.
Hudson Detman struck out in the second. Lets that one go by. A little up. 1-1.
Tenard doing exactly what he needs to do.
Yeah.
Pound the strike zone. Sometimes you get a little out of yourself when you get a cushion that big.
Right.
Kind of lose a little focus and you don't execute or concentrate as much as you're supposed to.
Big cut, swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Line drive over the head of Morris. It'll go into right field, scooped up by Gisclair. Check that. Becknell. Excuse me. Goes over the head of Bowling.
Nice piece of hitting right there by Detman. Got a ball up, out, over, probably outer third, about belt high. Let it travel. Hit it right over second baseman Bowling's head.
Gonna have a little chat.
Probably gonna See the whole Dutchtown team coming out. I'm assuming he's probably going to pull him here.
And he's pitched so well today. Only giving up 3 hits. Dutchtown has 10 hits on the day, 12 runs. So Tenard will come out of the game pitching excellent job today.
Come in with a .98 ERA. It's going to lower that considerably.
Yes.
As he didn't even give up 1 run. Number 33.
Will Fontenot.
Will Fontenot.
No pitching line for him at the moment.
Yeah, we got it right here.
Oh, missed it on my back sheet.
Yeah, he's got 16 innings. I mean, with a 8.1 ERA.
$13 strikeouts and 6 walks.
6 balks.
Walks.
No, I'm kidding.
Walks. I've misspoken a lot today, but it's not that bad yet. That would be tough. You might not want to be pitching too much if you're going to get 6 balks. I think we are ready to rock. Colton Morris now comes to the plate with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th.
Tenard finishes the day with 74 pitches, 49 of those being strikes. It's a good, solid outing by Tenard.
First pitch is a strike. Left-handed pitcher gets that breaking ball to find the mark. Well, that thing almost hit first base before coming back in.
That thing stayed away for a long time. Good late break right there.
That one didn't quite break in, but, man, it really starts out wide.
Yeah, that one looked like it slipped out of his hand a little bit early. And Morris all over the top of that plate.
Go to first. Tell you what, Schramm didn't throw the ball to second base when he came in.
No, he didn't. You're right.
Did. Man, that's
not the first couple pitches anyway.
Yeah. Rocking and firing. That's a breaking ball that just misses high. Evens the count at 2-2.
Detman's got a sizable lead out there, way past the cut.
Fouled back into the screen. Just barely. Almost went over the screen. Foul ball down the third base line. DeLon stops it and throws it back in. Strike 3. Got him, and that ends the inning.
They pulled the string on him right there. Good pitch.
We head to the top of the 5th. It's the bottom third of the order. Bowling, Pickett, and Estelet for Dutchtown. Back right after this on the Rev Game of the Week.
At LRC Baton Rouge, we bring you trusted Motorola communication solutions along with advanced security and surveillance systems. We also specialize in a full range of AV solutions, including our own LRC View video walls that transform spaces with stunning visuals. Whether it's seamless communication, top-tier AV installations, or robust access control, LRC Baton Rouge is your all-in-one technology partner. Miller Safety Consulting is more than a service. They're a partner in protecting your people, your business, and your future. With over 27 years of experience, Jeremy Miller and his board-certified team provide expert safety services in OSHA consultation, legal case support, customized training, and more. They also offer online training courses in leadership, health and safety, and mental health and wellness in the workplace. Visit millersafety.com for more information.
Top of the fifth inning, it is 12-0. Dutchtown has been really putting the bat on the ball. Let's see if we actually do have bowling coming up, and we do not. It will be number 20, Camden Hanbury. So Hanbury will be batting for bowling. And presumably, well, sounds like he might go play second. We'll see. Top of the fifth. And that one is a hard shot just ahead of it and knocks it foul. That was going long, but foul. Got him.
Another one inside. Fourth?
Yep.
Fourth hit by pitch today.
And this will bring up number 6, Carson Roden, senior. Ball outside. So a lot of people getting some playing time today, which is a good thing for Dutchtown, depth-wise. A lot of seniors on the Dutchtown team. That one's going to be hit in the left field. Will it stay fair? It will not.
Roden just a little bit out front of that one. If he sits back a hair, he's got himself a double down that line.
Yes, sir. Five or six of the Dutchtown Griffins have committed to play at Delgado next year.
Gotta love to see them bring their talents to the next level.
Definitely. Called strike. Grounder. Scooped. Not in time for the double play.
Did get the lead runner there.
And that was Watkins over to Morris for the second out. Check that. First
out, yes.
All right, this is Ethan Odom now. Odom only a sophomore. Good-looking kid for a sophomore. Big and strong. Stands in, waiting for pitch number 3, and he'll swing at this one and miss. Two balls, one strike. Fouled back.
Yeah, it's good the Griffins get a chance to get some different players into this lineup. Never know when somebody may go down during the season, and might need somebody that's got a little bit of experience to fill in.
Yeah.
It's always good to get some guys some work when you get the chance.
Full count now for Schramm. Runner goes. This was going to be into right field. It will be chased down by Gisclair.
It's going to be a double play.
And a double play it is, and that will do it for the top of the fifth, the quickest inning of the day for Prairieville. We head to the middle of the fifth inning, and it is time to take a look at what's happening in 5-5A this coming week.
Yeah, so across the district, you're going to see here, Dutchtown will see Sandomal. We start with 17th and 19th. On Tuesday and Thursday, you're going to see Dutchtown versus Sandomal. Prairieville is going to go to Walker. East Ascension will travel to Live Oak. And Denham Springs, out of the district, will play University High.
Good baseball team there.
Always good sports. Everything over there: football, baseball,
Absolutely.
basketball. On both sides, men's and women's over there at U High. Strong programs.
We will start things off for Prairieville with the 9-hole hitter, Cade Rowell. And then we'll back to the top of the order with Watkins and Cade Schramm.
Looks like the defense is going to pretty much stay pat.
Yep.
The same guys. They got pinch hit for.
So Dutchtown is 3 outs away from this one if they can hang on and give up anything less than 3 runs. Called strike. Evens the count. That breaking ball finds the mark. Ahead of the count. 1-2.
Good pitch. That one's kind of just that breaking ball just stops and changes lanes.
It does. It does.
There it is again.
Slow roller. It's going to be a tough play. Scooped and throw, and he throws it away into the dugout. And he will get back to the bag just in time. So the throwing error that time, I believe.
Yeah, it was going to be a bang-bang. I mean, probably 50-50 there. I'm not sure if that's going to be error. I don't know. Let's kind of pay attention here. Let's see what the official score will say.
By the way, that was a Hanbury has taken second base from bowling. So number 20 is playing second base. That's Caden Hanbury. They have not scored a hit. Call strike. This is Liam Watkins.
Back to the top of the order, huh?
Yep. That one didn't quite find the mark. Slipped a little bit. 2 balls and a strike.
He was trying. It just never made it.
Nope. Bullpen ball went onto the field. That's our delay right here.
Oh, relief pitchers.
Yeah, relief catcher maybe. I don't know.
What we have going on here.
Coach Cowan has noticed something that he wanted to bring to the attention of the umpire. Coach Cowan is not a small man.
Well, he usually makes his presence known, too. I'm not sure what was going on right there at all.
1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter. No outs yet here in the top of the fifth. Bottom of the fifth. 2-2. Slow roller, scooped up by Hanbury. Hanbury gets the lead runner, not in time for the double play.
Nice little turn right there. I thought Hanbury would maybe just go to first base, get the out. Pretty quick feet and hands right there. Look good.
Brody Creel now batting for Cade Schramm. A little bit low. Runner at first base and Watkins after the fielder's choice. Got Rowell. 2-0. A little bit outside. We've seen some of those that were very close to the called strike, but that time it was a little off the plate. 3-0 the count. Will Fontenot on in relief. That one was a strike. Matas is on deck. Walked him. First walk by Fontenot. And this is the second time they've had a runner at second base today.
Caleb Matassa. We get his first AB today.
Called strike.
Matassa just a sophomore. Plays third base, does a little pitching as well.
Yeah, breaking ball's not quite hitting in the last few that he's thrown.
Yeah, that front side's bailing out early on. It's trying to throw it a little bit too early. When you try to throw it from back here, that's when that front side's going to pull out on you just a little bit too early, and you're going to leave that pitch up every single time.
Ball 2. Chance for a double play here. And they got it, and that'll do it.
Do it.
So the Twin Killing will end this ball game 12-0. The Griffins come away with a big victory in district play over their crosstown rival, the Prairieville Hurricanes. Good day for baseball. It just was all Dutchtown from jump. I mean, they started off with the leadoff hit by Eli Friedman, and they just never looked back.
Yeah, I mean, Dutchtown, both of them come in top 10 in the power rankings. Dutchtown at number 4 and Prairieville number 7. 4 runs in the top of the first for Dutchtown. Too much too early, and early and often it was for the Griffins as it ends with a run rule after 5 innings.
You and I will be back together on Thursday as we will be at Dutchtown for Sanoma at Dutchtown Thursday evening. We hope you join us for that. That is going to do it for us. What a great game it was. We want to thank our wonderful crew, Maggie Davis, Jacob, Strike 'em Out, Throw 'em Out, Voisin, Nolan Wagasback, of course, our great director, Andre Chapoy, and making it all happen back in master control, Lyle Boudreau. We want to thank the hospitality for both of these two teams, especially Prairieville, for having us today. And we will see you guys next week. Have a great night and a great day, everybody, right here on the Rev Game of the Week.